It's Nick TV. We're with Superintendent Kathy Fields of the Jessamine County Public Schools. Kathy, thanks again for meeting with us again and talking with us every so often about what's going on in the Jessamine County schools. We appreciate your commitment to that and your time, and thank you so much for
Absolutely, my pleasure.
It's been a couple months since we've last visited with each other, and know a lot's been going on in Jessamine County. Talk about some of the things that have happened over the summer and what things, great things are happening in the fall.
Absolutely. Well, the summer, of course, is our catch-up time. So many people think that we take vacations and we do a lot of downtime during the summer, but that's actually one of our busiest times. So we have finished some work on our campus sites. We have done some roof work and some of the facility things that we need to get done in order to get all of our schools ready for the incredible number of students that we have coming into our schools. So we opened our schools in August, and we have a record attendance this year and record enrollment with almost 8,200 kids for Jessamine County Schools. So we're really excited about that. We also have some new folks, some new faces who have joined us. We have a record number of interns who are joining us again this year. So we are poised and ready for one of the best years that we've had in Jessamine County.
Now, Jessamine County is one of the top 20 school districts in the entire state.
That is correct.
What are some of the things that you do here in Jessamine County that may be different than, not necessarily better, but just different than what others, that makes us such a great school system?
Yes, actually we are one of the few that are growth districts, and that just means that our community continues to grow as a district as far as the number of folks who are building or who are moving in. So we average 100 to 150 new students every year. So that means that we have to stay on the cutting edge of all our facilities, and our board has just been an amazing group of people with a real vision to make sure that our facilities stay very well maintained and that we try to stay ahead of that growth curve. So that's one of those things that I think are very, very attractive. We also really focus on personalized learning for all of our students. We realize that every child comes to us at a different level. Some of them come to us reading, and some come to us and perhaps they've never held a book in their hand. So we have to make sure that we know that child, so we build relationships, we understand that family, and then we take that child from where they are and move them forward to the highest point that they can go. We want them to be able to realize the path to life runs right straight through Jessamine County Schools, and we want our vision for every child to be life ready to mean that they go from diploma to paycheck. And for some, that might mean a 4-year college. For some, that might mean a 2-year college program. For some, they're going to leave us with certifications that will allow them to become licensed apprentice or even go straight into the public sector and work. So the career opportunities are there as well. So I'm always excited to share the many opportunities that we have. And we have 4 new pathways that we have at JCTC, which is one of our greatest jewels in our crown. We've just started a new military leadership program. We could not get funding through our federal government to start an ROTC program, so we just decided we weren't going to wait on that anymore, that we jumped right into it. We have a full-fledged adjunct professor who is starting a great military program for us, and that's one of those pathways that we hadn't been able to afford our students who may have an interest in military. So now we have that opportunity for them, so I'm so excited. We also, because we're in such an entertainment district, with us being able to be close to hotels and restaurants and that sort of thing here in Jessamine County and Fayette County, we're now offering a culinary pathway. So we have opportunities for students who are interested in food preparation or the entertainment sector. We also have an early childhood pathway, and we have an ag mechanics pathway. So we're bringing back some of those vocational skills that we used to teach, like welding and ag mechanics, and we're bringing that back because our community said that's important to us. We need those kinds of things and opportunities here back in Jessamine County, and and so we're doing that. Probably one of the most exciting things that I think we have coming on board is the creation of a new diesel mechanics program. We are currently looking at revamping the campus site of our bus garage to include a classroom. So we'll actually have an opportunity for students to learn about diesel mechanics and then to have bays and the facility there for them to actually do that work. And they're going to leave us as certified mechanics, and I'm really excited about that.
A lot going on. Now, I know you have something special. You got the S on your shirt, so
I do.
we need to talk about that a little bit. You're talking about being super
Yes.
as a faculty, as
Yes.
a whole district.
Yes.
Talk about that, what's going on
Yes,
with that.
opening day for us this year was so special. We brought all 1,500 of our employees into one location. First time ever in the history of Jessamine County Schools that we've had our whole team intact and in place. And it was really important for everyone to hear my message at the same time. And that's the fact that we deal with the unique needs of our students and our community every day. And that sometimes we think that superheroes have super talents and they are often disguised as mortals. And yet I know every day there are 1,500 people right here in this community that are mere mortals that do superhuman things with our kids. We have cafeteria staff that realize that sometimes the best meal of the day is at our school cafeteria. We have school counselors who realize that if they weren't the ears and the heart that hear and listen to some of our kids, they wouldn't get heard and listened to as well. We have bus drivers who are the first person they see in the morning and the last person they see in the evening. And that smile and that welcoming gesture to get on the bus and we're going to have a great day is so important. Not to say that our teachers every day who impart knowledge, who realize that sometimes we don't have the best day getting started and we have to work through that in order to be able to teach math and reading. So I have 1,500 superheroes in this district, and I am so very fortunate because as the superintendent, I literally mean the shepherd. I get to be the person who provides the guidance and the shepherding of all of the incredible superheroes. So that's our theme for the year, and we have custodians who literally keep our learning environments safe and clean. We have SROs who are partners with us to make sure that our kids understand that they're safe and this is a risk-free environment for them to experience what it takes to make us all a great member of this community. So I'm so excited, and for folks who might see our shirts or see our emblem, recognizing that what makes us great is our individual superhero.
Absolutely. Well, before we close on everything, tell me about some of the things that are happening coming up as far as, you know, right before the holidays or end of the year.
Wow. You know, I always say after Labor Day, the next thing that I think about is Christmas break, because every day is packed between Labor Day and Christmas break. This first semester, we just have so many incredible opportunities. I know you're aware of all the great sports activities that we have. And again, that's a phenomenal avenue for so many of our students. That's the hook that keeps them in our schools. And we have incredible coaches that I celebrate every day who recognize that in order to keep our students engaged and focused, that we have to look at it through the lens of athletics. So that's very important. So I'm at the football games, the soccer games, the volleyball games, so excited about the great strides that our athletes are making. We also have an incredible arts program. Our bands are competing now. On Saturdays, we have KMEA opportunities. We have a phenomenal vocal music program now on both the east and the west tracks. And so we have a lot of KMEA events coming up. I'm always excited about the academic achievements. Just got preliminary results today, and once that embargo is lifted, I'll be able to share the incredible news that once again Jessamine County Schools continues to be very strong academically. So again, we have so many things to celebrate, and of course there are going to be multiple opportunities for folks to come into the buildings with grandparents' days, and we have again plays and musicals, and particularly around the holidays we always have very special things. The FFA will be having their food drive, annual food drive around Thanksgiving, and that's always an incredible opportunity for our students to give back to the community, and that part's really important to us as well. So we'll be just in a whirlwind of activity between now and the closing of the semester. Of course, we were awarded the opportunity to have non-traditional instruction days again this year. So we'll have 10 days that we'll have opportunity. If we can't come to school physically because of inclement weather, we'll have the opportunity to once again, without regard to weather or walls, still have school. So I'm excited about that. So it's a great place to be when we come to learning, and all kinds of opportunities for students to engage. But it's also a great opportunity for us to live here in Jessamine County and to participate in the wonderful community opportunities that we are afforded here.
Well, Kathy, thank you for your time today.
My
Nick
pleasure.
TV, the Superintendent Kathy Fields has joined us today, and we appreciate you taking out the time to do that each and every time that you do that.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
All right, thank you so much.
Uh-huh.